Hey guys, welcome to my very first video with Baseball with Gunner. We're going to be doing a cleats review and a cleats unboxing here. I'm kind of getting rid of my old cleats because they're starting to get worn up and they're not as good as like they used to be. So we got some new cleats and I got it from Under Armour if I'm correct. So let's go ahead and open this bad boy. It has not been opened, as you can see. I'm going to start and show you that it has not been opened. Absolutely no openings. Okay, so here we go. Oh my gosh, what is this material? Oh god, this is kind of tough. Okay. We have opened the box. Well, the bag. Whatever you want to call it. Okay. So let's go ahead. Look at this. Okay. Yep, that's all right. Everything's there. Okay. Now for the unboxing. Okay. So, I don't know how these are going to look. So, we'll see. We'll see. Okay. This is the ultimate truth what these are gonna look like. Oh, those are clean. Ooh. Look at these. Okay. Let me just show you. Tell me these are not clean. Oh my god. Those look amazing. These are like really clean. Sheesh. Oh, look at this. Oh, it has padding on the inside, like really good padding. Is the other side. Okay. So, now we're gonna do kind of a review on these. I'm gonna just tell you about my thoughts with these cleats right here, because I've never had a pair like these. My last pair were Adidas. I didn't like them. They were like, I can actually go ahead and get them. They were more so like, let's say soccer cleats instead of baseball cleats, even though they were baseball cleats. So we'll go ahead and show you these, my old cleats. They were like hurting really bad too, so I'll show you the difference between the two cleats. Don't forget these ones are used, so they're a little bit dirty. Okay. So these are what they look like. As you can see, they look more like, they don't really look like baseball cleats to me. Like, I'll show you an overview of these. And yes, these are baseball cleats. The padding on the inside is terrible. Like, look at this. Look at this compared to the other padding. We'll show you the difference. Okay, here's like actual padding. This is like straight hard rubber. And it's like hard as a rock. Okay, now we'll do a side-to-side view. Something like a side-to-side view. Just so you can kind of see the difference. Okay. So, let's go ahead and get the two right-sided cleats. Okay, so these are the differences right here. I think the pair on the side looks a lot cleaner. Like, these look interesting to me. These just look super clean. And these just are really hard cleats. Like, look, they don't bend at all. Like, I will push it down as hard as I can. They don't bend. Like, I'm pushing as hard as I can. They don't bend. And look at these. They actually bend a little bit. And these ones aren't even broken in yet. That's the saddest thing. That's actually the box right there from my old pair. Okay. So now the review kind of between these two cleats. So these cleats right here, I wouldn't say they were awful. They weren't good though. Like, we'll even show you the difference between the bottoms. I'll show you why I hate these Adidas really quickly. Okay. So if you look at these, look how small the These are. Look at this. They're so tiny. Now look at the Under Armour ones. And look how much sharper they are. Like, that is a lot better compared to these. Like, these are, like, straight flat. And if you look at these ones aren't, like, completely flat. And that's what I like about these cleats. Okay. So, now we're going to look at just, let me get this wrapping paper all set so it's not as annoying. Okay. So, now let's think about this. Okay. So, look at the lacing. Look at that. That is really clean lacing. It's like really clean lacing. Now, look at this lacing. you can kind of see the difference between the two. I think one's like 0.5 difference. Let me check. How? I'm kind of confused. These are only a 0.5 difference. I think this is a men's though. These are what I'm using. I normally like men's because they're a little bit thicker compared to these. These are kids. So if you put them on top of each other. Oh my gosh, that was a terrible comparison. Okay. Let's just put them next to each other so you can see. As you can see, there's a big difference. It's like, let's say a little bit more than 0.5 inches for sure. Okay. What else can I think of? Just the cleat itself. Like, look at this. I've probably had this for a year. Like, less than a year. It was one season. Look how beat up these are. Like, that is terrible. And I just think that these just look better in general. These look pretty much the exact same as they did right now. Just white instead of, like, sandy, because, you know, that's what happens. But overall, if I were to do a rating 1 out of 10 on both of these cleats, I would do like a 3 out of 10 for these. They just are terrible. Like, these are like soccer cleats. That's what I said in the beginning, and they're kind of like football cleats too. Because if you pay attention to the bottoms of these, they're like flat, as you can see. You see how there's like no sharpness, it's all flat. And then whenever you look at these, they aren't like completely flat. They have like, but I will tell you the difference. These were like 30 to $40. These were like 50 to 60. So there's a little bit of a range. I would just buy these. Like, these are just way better. Now the Adidas. Okay, so we'll talk about it a little bit more. I'll tell you like what happened, what were the effects of wearing these Adidas. So the effects were pretty much just soreness. There were some like burns, and not burns, but you know, like marks, like just from wearing them and running in them. They just were not comfortable. But other than that, they weren't terrible. I couldn't really dig at all with these. Like, if I was running, I could not dig whatsoever. I couldn't run that fast. And I feel like these might change a little bit. I just think that these have a lot better of a bottom compared to the other cleats. And if you pay attention to these, look, they kind of have a curve. If you look at these, they have like a small curve, but they're just weird. Other than that, I can't really rate these yet. Looks and comfort, I'm gonna have to say a 7 out of 10. They're not bad. There's some better cleats in the world, but these are not that bad. And I can already tell that these are way better quality because they have like air vents. Like, that is really nice. So like, they don't stink up. Even though like people wear socks these days, you can still stink up your shoes doing that, but still, these are really clean. Okay guys, I think my next video is going to be a bag review. The video after that's probably going to be like a 44 Pro review. I'm getting a new 44 Pro glove. And then after that, we're probably just going to record some games and practices. But other than that, guys, that will be the video for today. I hope you all have a great day. Peace.